Hello and welcome to Women Talk with Sharon, the show where you talk back. First of all, I'd just like to say that I'm not a medical doctor. The information that I'm going to share with you right now is just some, through experience, through knowledge, and hopefully we will find solutions together. Now, the topic that I'm about to talk about is something that is quite taboo with many women, but my platform is to let women, know that this topic is not really a taboo topic. It's something that we should embrace. It's something that all of us women go through at some stages of our life, whether we're in our 30s, our 40s or 50s. It's something that, when we say this word, we think, oh, So let me start off by saying what the topic is, and it's perimenopause, also known as menopause. Yes, menopause. Now, this subject, perimenopause, affects women from the ages of 30 right up until in their 50s. It's called perimenopause because it's like a transition that takes place several years before you actually go into menopause. Now, I'll share with you just a little bit of my experience with perimenopause. I woke up one morning and I thought I had the flu. I had a head cold. I was like teary-eyed, feeling generally unwell. Subsequently, I made an appointment with my doctor, and when I explained to him the symptoms that I was having, he said to me, maybe I'm going through, I may be perimenopausal, and I'm thinking, what's that? I then went to have a blood test done. I'll fast forward. When it came back, it showed that I was in perimenopausal state. Now, what that meant was that, as I said, I was going into my menopause, but it's a transition that happens before the menopause, okay? Now, with perimenopause, it can affect women, as I said, from all ages, from 30 onward. Now, the symptoms that you can get with perimenopause is hot flashes, you can get fatigue, you can have a low sex drive, your moods will change. There's quite a variety of things that can happen. Perimenopause also means that your hormone levels have dropped, So going through the perimenopause is a transition into menopause, and it can last up to 4 years, it can last up to 8 years, it can last for a lifetime. But it's something that we all have to go through. Now, there are medications that you can take, and that's something that you can discuss with your GP. Now, not everything is going to take effect, but it's trial and error through, what suits you, and your body may reject it, it may not, but it's what suits you. But I just like to inform women that, perimenopause almost always comes before the actual menopause. And another thing that you should be aware of is that even though you're in your perimenopause, you can still get pregnant. And I don't know if a lot of women know that also, because, doctors don't really tell you the ins and outs, So it's usually by knowledge, word of mouth, speaking to another woman who's gone through it, like how I am speaking to you, When you're in the perimenopause state, you have irregular periods. Now, when you've actually gone through the perimenopause and into the menopause, your periods has to stop for 12 months straight. So within that time, caution is needed, because you can get pregnant because your periods are irregular. So please, women, take note. Okay, so for me, going through the perimenopause and into the menopause, you know, it's something to embrace. It's nothing to be frightened of. Yes, you'll get hot flashes. You know, some women may not get it, and another woman may get all of the symptoms. I've known many women who have got all of the symptoms, you know, but let's not stigmatize the menopause. It's a natural process, just as how we went through puberty from the age of 12 or 13 when our body changed. We are now going back. We are reverting back to where we were at the age of 12, with no periods, you know, our hormones are balanced and everything. But please, let's just embrace the time that we are going through the change, as it's always known as well. Okay, so I'd just like to thank you for watching this video, and I hope that I've enlightened many women out there. And if you do like this video, please subscribe and comment at the end if you have any stories that you'd like to share with me. If you have any questions that you would like to ask, please feel free and ask. This is an interactive show where you talk back.